Good morning, North Hills Baptist Church, and anybody who comes in contact with this video. This is a salvation testimony of how I got saved. As a young man, my grandmother took me to church, a Catholic church, and listening to the message as a child, I realized that there was something more than life than what seemed to be that I was living. There was something more after this life. So I made a conscious decision that later on in life I would get saved. So later on in life, I did get saved, but there were circumstances that pushed me towards that, such as drugs and alcohol and sin. I was living a very sinful life, and I was kind of wrapped up in it, and I needed help. And a pastor came to my house and invited me to come to church. And I went to church and heard the message, and I knew at that particular time it was time to do something about my circumstances and my situation. So I went to the altar and I accepted Jesus Christ. And for 3 years, things were going well. But offenses came, and like the Bible said, woe to those offenses came, that the people that return back to their sin. Well, I returned back to sin. And not only did I do it once, I did it 3 times. But through those 3 times, I growed. I understand how much I needed God. I understand how much a relationship, how important it was. And understanding that there's conditions when you sin, circumstances. So the relationship took a little longer than I would like. But now that I got the relationship that God intended to have with him and that I always wanted, I'm growing. I am seeing the goodness of God. I'm seeing the mistakes I made, how I can help others not to repeat those same mistakes. And he moved me here in San Marcos. I came to a good church family, a good pastor, Justin Brookholder, a good shepherd of his congregation. And He's challenged me to grow. He challenged me to read. He challenges me to pray. And during these 4 years that I've been here in San Marcos, I have grown exponentially. And God is true when he says if you draw near to him, he will draw near to you. So I would say anybody that has gotten saved and has fallen off, and you might think that you can never be accepted again or God could never love you again, I'm a living witness that that's not true. That no matter how many times you fail, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And I want to be found faithful in the end. So now that I understand and I have the knowledge of living the Christian life, I see that I shouldn't fall away again. So this message is to anybody that is seeking answers, seeking a relationship. God is true. God is real, and he will work miracles in your life if you just let him. And let it be on God's time and not your time, because all things come to those who wait. So I want to thank you for this message, and I want to thank you that you gave me the opportunity to speak to you and to give my testimony. I just want to thank all of you, and just want to pray in Jesus' name that this message touches someone's life. Thank you.